Jared here again, and we're going to be covering what if you don't believe in yourself? How is there a process in the world that can overcome that? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing a 2-minute testimonial video of someone who used this revolutionary process called a growth partner. And that is not new in of itself, although it's rare, but the combination of a journal plus a growth partner plus a support group for these massive layers of accountability, something I call enlightened accountability, where you get group, a peer-to-peer daily accountability, as well as a private online forum, these levels of accountability where it's for a temporary time. It's about 40 days. This is how you can trust in the group. You don't have to trust yourself. Okay. So I'm going to be covering this accountability process in detail today, but we're just going to start off with a testimonial from Julie. So
I would let, anxiety and nerves and this story that I was telling myself about that I can't do anything right, or that they're going to judge me in a negative way. All of this was going on in my head. And through just a month of being more self-aware and realizing what those triggers are that make me feel these negative emotions, and realizing, at least being aware, even if I can't stop it, what those anxieties are and what those underlying concerns of mine are, I came out of the month with a better understanding of myself, and I think a good set of tools for continuing to improve myself. I loved that every day I was held accountable by having my call with my growth partner, and I really felt that, unlike other workshops that I've been in, which meet once a week, and maybe I do my own individual work during the other days, having a physical call with somebody every single day where I could share what happened during the day and reflect with the other person, and we can learn from one another, really helped me grow so much more in just 1 month than I have done in any other workshop.
Now, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? The growth partner led to more growth than any other workshop, any other program she's ever done before. So what is a growth partner, and how does that work with a journal? And what does this all mean? So the growth partner, very quickly, is someone you literally call, someone who is with you in the coaching program, who is also keeping a journal, and you call them and you say, hey, how is your journaling today? And this other person, they're someone who gets it, right? They're someone who's also keeping a journal to overcome food, to transform their food relationship, and so forth. So they're on the same page as you. They know that journaling works, that is backed by science, and they just need a little bit of motivation, a little bit of hand holding. And so this daily call is just that. You check in with someone else who's journaling. You share with them, hey, did I journal? What is that like? If I didn't journal, no big deal. How are you doing? They share with you, boom, 10 minutes tops. That's what we've seen. That's what is amazing. And what's cool too is the journal. You're sharing, so the journal helps you see your eating patterns, right? And then you talk about them with other people. Oh my God, isn't that terrifying? But also, is it that bad? That's what I want you to really think about. Because if you don't have the strength to journal on your own for like 40 days, if you really don't think you can do it, if you doubt in your ability, then you kind of need a group. You need someone to help you, someone to be there with you. And that sounds terrifying at the same time. Now, can you at least see theoretically how a growth partner with your journal, when everyone comes together once a week, how you're going to get the support that you need? You're going to get dragged into it. You'll just want to journal so that you have something to share, so that you don't look like the oddball out. Peer pressure will get you to journal, but it's a weird kind of peer pressure because really there's no pressure. There's no shaming. It's okay if you don't journal. We understand how difficult this is. There's no expectation of that you'll write a certain amount of words. We've covered that in the past videos. We're all just trying to learn here. We're all just students. We're all just sharing the same knowledge. What's working for you? What's working for you? What are you seeing in your eating patterns? Can we talk about this openly? Right? That's where we're coming from. It's this desire to participate, this desire to engage. And when you're sometimes by yourself, it's very tough to do that. But when you're in a group, it's a whole different immersive collaborative experience where everyone is there for each other. And then there's this online thing where it's just 4 people in a little private group, so if people want to share photos there, that's fine. And then there's the group setting, which is once a week, where we all connect, we all share what's coming up for each other, lessons in between where people learn about this stuff. And yes, I am talking about the 40 Day to Freedom program that I'll be telling you about in the next video. But for now, I just hope you sense that the journal is one thing. It's a tool. It's an amazing tool. It doesn't take that long. It's much easier than you might think. Plus this enlightened accountability where you have a group of motivated people who are also keeping a journal, where you have a growth partner. You call them 10 minutes a day. You journal about 10 minutes a day. The whole thing is about 10 minutes, 20 minutes tops a day. And you really are just starting to talk and look about your eating patterns. And that's the enlightenment. That's the enlightenment, honestly. That's what the cognitive behavioral science says works when we just get together in a group and talk to this, the best science in the world. What I've seen working with dozens and dozens and dozens of private clients, that as soon as we start talking about it, looking at it, studying it, being motivated, really engaging with it, that's when people, about 40%, get over binging, and the other 60% make so much progress. It is so cool to see. So, yes, I do want to address the question that's probably in the back of your mind. Is this for everyone? No. Because look it, you don't have to be perfect, but not everyone is ready to share in a group. Not everyone is ready to share their journal entry with someone. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't have to write much. Don't get me wrong, you don't have to share the journal entry itself. You can write a summary and just tell people about that. But is everyone ready to share? No. So this thing that this enlightened accountability really is only for certain people. It's not for everyone. So I just want to be clear, like, it's okay to be scared. Although this fear, this uncomfortable thing, because it is a little bit uncomfortable to talk about binging and to start talking about it. It's a little bit uncomfortable, right? I get that. There's just no way around that. But hopefully I do hope that if you see that, if you can talk about it, even if you don't believe in yourself, if you have the group there, you can do it. 40 days, 10, 20 minutes a day. You can do that with a group there, with a daily call, with a weekly recharge, with a group sharing, with a cheerleading coach. You can do it even if you don't believe in yourself. So that's really what I'm getting at. Do you have any questions? Let me know. Okay, peace.